Hello, friends. Very hot topic that people think of. Should you drop 1 year for IIT-JAM chemistry exam? And who am I? I'm Shaptir Shetty, a master's in chemistry from IIT Kanpur, qualified last year, and had my convocation in 2021 December as well. And so, if you are from maths, statistics, and physics, I believe, so and biology, microbiology, some campus I think have that. So you can then also watch this video, maybe you'll get some idea, but I will say this from a chemistry viewpoint because I am from a chemistry background and I myself dropped 1 year for IIT JAM, but I did not really drop 1 year. So I'll share, and this is not a black and white answer, okay, where you can say yes it's good to drop or no it's not good to drop. It's a case by case basis which you have to analyze your own life, take risks accordingly or not take risks depending on what you want in life. Some of you might know me before from a video of a channel called Realistic GAN, where I shared my experience of IIT JAM. Got a lot of views, and there I shared why I dropped. I'll share it again this time as well. And so I did not really drop. I was doing masters in one place, and then I again give the exam, and by God's grace I got a rank of 72, and I landed in IIT Kanpur. And so I'll just share what factors you should look at whether you're dropping or not. I am a risk taker, or I believe, or I like to believe that I'm a risk taker. Sometimes I play it safe, and there are lines that you need to draw, whether it's a necessary risk, unnecessary risks, or not. So for me, the thing that motivated me was that I wanted to be an IIT. Some people say research is good in universities like HCU, JNU, and other places. That's totally true. I cannot deny that. But I wanted to be an IITian, and IITian was such a glorious thing to be. And when I got this rank of 72, it was the best, one of the best days, not the best day, one of the best days of my life. And certainly, when I look back, dropping for me, it was one of the best decisions I made in my life. And some of my friends, they did drop, and the second time as well, they did not qualify IIT JAM. So for them, it was a bad experience, right? Because they lost 1 year over there. So here are the factors that comes in. If you are too much into this peer pressure thing, like and you are like too much worried about losing 1 year and too much concerned about all these things, oh what will happen, and you get too much scared, I don't know whether it's the right thing for you or not. But I was more of a risk taker. Even if I lost 1 year, it's fine with me, and I don't really care much about peer pressure. Some of my friends are way ahead than me right now, but it's all totally fine with me. I have no issues with that. I can lose 1 year and maybe one more. It does hurt. I cannot say it does not hurt. It does hurt, but does not hurt that much. And the glory that comes with being an IITian, it's worth it. Did I take any risks? Yes, I did take. I did not attend classes. I was studying in Calgary University main campus, which is a good campus for studying masters in chemistry, and I did not attend classes for 2 weeks around, and I was almost like on a very good level to get a to fail in my organic chem exam, though I did not give the exam in the end because I qualified for IIT JAM. So but if I had given, I might have failed. So because I did not attend a lot of classes during that time, and so it was a risk that I took, but I wanted to take that risk. I did not want to live a safe life, a mediocre life. I wanted to do something out of the ordinary, and I am a totally mediocre student. I don't get good marks in exams or something like that. I get very normal marks. It's very tough for me to come in top 10. I study very hard, but I'm not smart. I understand things very late, and but I try my best, right? So so for 2 weeks I studied for IIT JAM, and in the end, but it was not those 2 weeks that gave me to IIT. Those 2 weeks I studied like anything. I cannot deny. By God's grace, I got the motivation, that power to study, and I studied like anything for IIT JAM in the last 2 weeks. But previously, when I was actually in the last year, in my third year running, I was thinking of doing an MBA. Okay, I was thinking of leaving chemistry and doing an MBA maybe. So then I did not study for IIT. I got a very bad rank, above 1000, and did not qualify. Nothing happened. But then I studied chemistry for May, June, July, continuously a lot of chemistry I studied for entrance exams. I gave exams like HCU, JNU, BHU. 3 exams I did not qualify. Qualified most of the exams in Bengal. I gave around 10 entrance exams and I studied for each and every one of them. So I had a very good basis uh, to the upcoming 2 weeks that happened in January or February before IIT-JAM exam happened. So I had a good basis of studies that I did before I gave the exam a second time. Not only that, I had a very good backup that I was studying my masters in a good university, because I believe having a backup in some sense does help, because you're not under so much pressure. If you're under a lot of pressure, you will not be able to focus on that exam properly. Some people do want to not study masters anywhere, not take and just study for IIT-JAM for one whole year. That's really up to you. You have to make your own choices in life. No one will spoon feed you. You're an adult round right now, 21 or 21 plus you are. So you have to make your own choices, and it's not an easy choice to make, because there is a clear cut difference between IITs, central universities, and normal universities. IITs are much better. They have better facilities. The exposure you will get, the chemistry you will get to see, the professors you will talk to, the students you will interact with, and the opportunities you will get after from there. You cannot get all these things in a central university. But whether it's worth it or not to lose one year, that's a risk you have to take. You have to see one thing. The one thing I can tell you is that you have to see what is the worst case scenario, that you will lose one year. Is that okay with you, losing one year? And don't ask 2-3 other people. Answer that yourself. Is that okay with you, losing one year? And if that's okay, go ahead and take the risk. If that's not okay, you might want to think again. And if you really want to be an IITian, you can do what I did, do a master's in a college, and while doing, try for JAM again. And if you don't qualify, you can still do your master's without losing a year. And after doing masters, you can do a PhD in IIT. But that's a totally different scenario. Now, PhD in IIT, how good is it? How bad is it? Is it worth it or not? Depends a lot. It's not just a PhD in IIT is a very controversial thing. In some cases, it's very good. Some cases, it's not. So it depends on IIT, depends on the lab, and a lot of factors over there. Again, so it's a very personal question that you have to ask to yourself. And there are some people who will tell you, don't drop or do drop. Wrong answers. It's a case by case scenario, depends on you, depends on your financial background as well, whether your family wants you to have a job and all these things very quickly. They cannot afford you to waste one year. I did not have any pressure like that for me personally. So if you have that, you might be able to consider that as well. If you have got in a very good place, HCU, Hyderabad Central University, Jawaharlal Nehru University, then I don't think you should be, most cases I don't think you should be cancelling that option. You might want to do a master's and then again give a IIT exam, and then if you get into IIT Kanpur, IIT Bombay, big IITs, then you can think. But HCU, JNU, these places are actually better than the lower IITs, I will say. And okay, so I know I will not give you a clear-cut answer. The answer you have to find it yourself. Analyze things. You can comment if you have some questions regarding this area, and I will try to help you more. But this is the answer that you have to make on your own. Okay, and really depends on what you want in life. Be honest with yourself. Make the right choices. Ask for advice from other people, but the choice that you will make, that should be your choice, my friend. If you make a mistake in that choice, don't go after some YouTubers, some random people, some professors, and tell them because of you made a wrong choice. In life, you will get a lot of choices like this. Make those choices yourself, okay? So that when you mess it up, you can tell yourself that I made this choice and I will suffer the consequences and I will get out of it by God's grace. Okay, life is tough. You have to be courageous and fight. God will help you, brother and sister. God bless you, and see you later in another video.